All right, guys, so in the truck, driving to Craggy Garden. It's about 45 minutes away from where I'm staying, so it is a little bit of a hike, but I'm in the mountains, so I might as well do it. I'm gonna go and get hopefully some sunset shots. Got some clouds rolling in, which will be nice and dramatic. I've seen pictures from there, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I'm leaving a little early, so I have some time to find a good composition. I have to pull over here in a minute and put this down so I can put it in the GPS. I don't have any kind of cell service where I'm staying, and I kind of like that. It's really, really nice just being in the mountains, just slowing everything down, quieting everything down, and just enjoying life without being stuck in social media. Anyways, I'm gonna have to pull over here and put in the GPS because I just got signal back, and see you guys at Craggy Garden. Here I am in the Blue Ridge, on the Blue Ridge Parkway, one of many, many overlooks, and it's just breathtaking. So I just used an ultra wide to get the whole panorama, but there's a peak right up here that's kind of coming out of the shadows. So I'm gonna kind of see if I can zoom in on it and see what that looks like. Get back in the truck now. Not quite where I want to be for sunset. This is out looking towards the east, so the sun's actually going to set behind it. So we're going to get back in the truck, drive down a ways. Alright, so I'm at Craggy Gardens. I got about a little over 20 minutes before sunset, so I'm in the middle of golden hour right now. The sun's gonna set over here, but there's a shot over here I want to get. There's a cloud that is just misting over the mountains right in the middle of golden hour, and it's just absolutely breathtaking. I saw it driving up and I started to freak out because I didn't think that I was gonna make it. And right at the visitor center where you can kind of stop and get an overlook is where the cloud is. I keep looking at the top of this mountain over here. Way up there, there's actually people up there. I don't know how to get up there. I wish I had more time. I should have left a little earlier, because I would love to be up there getting the sunset, but have to do with what you got to do. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to get this shot really quick. Then I'm going to try to find a composition for the sunset and go ahead and set up for that. Alright, so there's a trail that takes you to the Craggy Flats. I don't know what that is. I hope I'm not wasting my time with this. It says it takes about 10 minutes. Oh, it's gorgeous. Rhododendron. Can't say that right. Mountain laurel. Oh, it's just... Actually, this might be where I want to set up. I'm going to walk a little ways further. It's actually pretty chilly up here. Kind of wish I'd brought a sweatshirt of some kind. Oh, so beautiful. It's just absolutely breathtaking. If you've never been here, you've never been to the Blue Ridge, you've got to come to the Blue Ridge. So I'm trying to read these posts, talk and walk at the same time. Let's see, that trail is 4 miles long. I don't want to do that. So I made a really stupid rookie mistake. I got really excited about getting here. There was a trail about 0.8 miles to the Craggy Flats. Got up here, got some shots, looked down. Battery's not dead, but if I keep taking pictures, it will be. Said it takes about 10 minutes to get here. Definitely didn't take 10 minutes. So I have a little less than 10 minutes for sunset. I'm rushing back down to the truck. I'm gonna grab my battery. I'm not gonna get back up to the flats. That's okay. All right, so the sun has set. Again, I'm really sorry I didn't get to pull out the vlog camera, but because I'm an idiot and left the battery and had to run down here, I almost missed sunset, and I got set up just in time to get the sunset, a few good pictures of it. But it actually kind of worked out because there was a guy next to me, and we got to get to talk about photography. You know, someone whom I might not have ever talked to just passing on the street. It's really crazy how photography and the arts bring people together, and just being able to look at the beauty around us and just forget all the crap that's going on in the country right now. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of getting on my soapbox, but there's just a lot of hate going on in this country right now. And just to be able to stand on a mountain watching this beautiful sunset and talking to someone and there not being any kind of divide at all, it was just it was really, really great. And I'm, you know, as much as I wanted to get all this on vlog, it was actually kind of nice to be able to do that. Anyways, it is 9 o'clock. I've got about an hour drive and I'm tired, and so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the vlog off for the night, and I will talk to you guys in the morning. Alright guys, back in the truck. Been racking my brain what I wanted to do. Did I want to stick around, go back to Catawba Falls since there's not going to be that many people there? Did I want to go and try and find a hotel closer to the Blue Ridge and get some more pictures up that way? But really, as a photographer, sometimes you need to know when you've got that one shot, that beautiful shot for the trip that you're on at that point in time. Now, I could sit and watch the sunset from where I was last night for the rest of my life and be happy, but I got that one shot. I'm really happy with it. I did editing on it this morning, and it's just beautiful. So I'm only about 40 minutes away from Lake Lure and Chimney Rock area, and that was my original intent to go down there anyways. Now, I'm not going to hike Chimney Rock. It's a beautiful hike, more so in the fall with the foliage than in the summer, because it's really just these big sweeping vistas that are beautiful to look at, but they don't necessarily translate to an image. But there is a river at the base of Chimney Rock, right behind Chimney Rock Village, and I want to get down into that and trying to get some beautiful shots. The light should be pretty decent. It's not going to be too harsh like it was yesterday when I went to Catawba Falls. I also really want to apologize to you all. I'm not used to vlogging and actually being mobile with a camera. My other YouTube channel, I was doing gear reviews, so it was really just finding the location, setting the camera up, and talking about whatever it was that I was reviewing. So I wasn't actually moving around. So this being the first video, I've learned a lot, and please bear with me. I promise you, as this channel grows, the quality is going to grow as well. With that being said, I'm going to stop, get some water, head to Chimney Rock, get some coffee. There's a little coffee shop in Chimney Rock Village. Going to get some coffee, and then I'll bring you guys down to the river with me, and we'll see what images we can get from there.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Alright guys, so I'm at Lake Lure. I'm really not at a good spot here, but I wanted to show you guys a little bit of my childhood. I'm going to get into Chimney Rock here in a minute, but let's see if we can turn. Do you see? So that right there is part of Camp Leurecrest. Now, we didn't have that really cool climbing thing that they're on right now, but that is the summer camp that I grew up around, and it's just so nice to be back here. I always love coming back, so nostalgic. My sister was a camper before I was. My mom worked in the kitchen, and I pretty much had absolute free reign of the camp. Couldn't go down to the lake by myself because I was too young. But anyways, just thought I would share that with you guys. Fun little tidbit about my younger life. Alright, so I am at Chimney Rock Village, a place that I absolutely love, one of my favorite places in the whole world. Chimney Rock is way up there. Barely see it. That's Chimney Rock. Not gonna go up there today. Broad River is actually on the other side of the road behind all these buildings. I'm gonna cross because I need coffee. First thing I need, coffee, and the coffee shop's right over here. And then I'm gonna hopefully get down to the river down here. There's different places to go and get some shots. And then I'm gonna be a tourist and shop around a little bit. All right, had coffee, a absolutely delicious blueberry muffin. Walking down behind the coffee shop, one of the really great things about Chimney Rock Village is that there's really anywhere you can go, any of these buildings you can get down to the river. This is the Broad River. Beautiful, beautiful area. I've never gotten pictures before. Now, it's going to be kind of difficult today because, well, there's a few clouds in the sky, but for the most part it's a cloudless sky. And it's only 11 o'clock, it's 11:03, but it is incredibly bright outside right now. So I'm definitely gonna have to use some filters. So I'm just gonna have to find that really great composition. I have a shot. I don't know if it's gonna be the shot of the day. All right, so it's not the shot I was looking for. It's not bad. We'll see what happens in post, see if it can make it any better. It's not going to be as easy as I thought. I was starting to get a little nervous. I couldn't find any kind of composition down in the village. And a lot of the public access points that I remember as a kid were blocked off. And it said, danger, public access only in the village. So I drove a little ways out. And there's a bunch of these places where you can just kind of pull over and walk down to the river. So we're gonna head down here, see if we can find anything. All right, so I think this is my shot. I actually got back to my truck from the last place I was at and saw there was another way down. And there was a boulder sitting out here on the water that overlooks this bend. So you actually get the entire expanse of this part of the river. You don't have the road in the background, so there's no cars. There is a place a little further down I would love to get, but I don't know if I'm going to try for that. It does look like there's a public access point, so I might try to get down there, I don't know. But right now, this is going to be gorgeous. I've got my ultra wide angle lens on to get all of the river in, as far as a little further back. I'm at ISO 100. I'm at, my aperture is 10, and I got a 10-second exposure, so let's see what we got. Let's change this setting real quick. Boom. All right. 10 seconds. Let's see what we got. There it is. That is beautiful. There are no clouds in the sky, but what's so cool about this image is how beautifully blue the sky is right now. And it's framed at the top of this image by the trees. And it just, normally I would want to cut that down with no clouds because the sky is just boring, but this blue just pops. It's so great, it's so beautiful. I'm so happy with this image. I really was kind of getting depressed. I thought that I wasn't going to get anything, and I ended up with something more than I could have asked for. I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up. I'm gonna walk down a little ways and see. I see some people walking around back over there. There's a rapid down there that I think would be a really cool long exposure. I don't see anybody in the river. I just see them walking at the top. So I'm not 100% certain if I'm gonna be able to get down to it. But even if I can't, this is a shot I wanna get. It's just, oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm happy. All right, so there's another access point I think I'll be able to get a good picture from. I don't want to bring my entire bag though. It's just a lot. Just because I know that all I'm going to use is my wide angle lens. So I actually have this harness from NV Straps. It's a Canadian company. I'll show you guys how this works. I'm going to do a full review for it. I love this thing. This thing's amazing. I don't like straps on my camera. When I do long exposures, if it's windy, if it's breezy, strap's going to flap. It also gets in the way of the screen that can move out. Harness just kind of sits right this, and then I can just hook my camera up super quickly, and I'm hands-free. All right, so I've got another composition here. I did have to go back to the truck and get my longer lens because there's this beautiful small little rapid that comes right through the middle of these mossy covered rocks, and it's gorgeous. I got some cloud coverage right now, which makes it even better because when the sun was coming out, it was just a little too much. And I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Got it on bulb, ISO 100, f10. Probably gonna be about a 45-second exposure. All right, I got about 20 seconds to go. This is gonna be the last image I get because I'm getting eaten up by gnats and mosquitoes. I got horseflies flying around me. I hate horseflies. I'd rather have bees. All right, 10 seconds. See how this goes. Beautiful shot. I really hope it comes out. Beautiful, beautiful shot. And done. Ah, perfect. Beautiful. I actually found it by accident. There was a guy standing on a rock, and he looked at me and he said, if you need a good shot, you need to be right here on this rock because you can see all the way up and down the river. He wouldn't get off the rock. He stood there for like 20 minutes trying to coax his wife to come out and see him. And yeah, so I ended up trying to find another exposure, but I'd already gotten my big broad river shot, and I saw that little rapid, and I knew I had to get it. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. This is the first time I've been mobile with vlogging, so thank you for your patience. I'm only going to go up from here. I've learned a lot as far as mobile vlogging. I've learned a lot about the landscape around this area as far as being what's photographic or photogenic and what's not. And that's really what it's all about. Even if your trip doesn't go to plan, you learn a lot about what you're doing with your videos, what you're doing with your photography. There's always a learning experience, and part of the biggest part of landscape and nature photography is just getting out and experiencing what nature has for you, the beauty of nature. And too many people will go out and they get really upset, and I've done this, I've definitely done this. They go out and they get really upset that they didn't get that one photograph, and they miss the adventure that they went on. And it's all about an adventure, and that's what this is all about. And I'm going to leave you guys with that. Get out there, have an adventure, enjoy the beauty of nature, and enjoy life. If you like this video, guys, hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that little bell button next to the name. That'll give you notifications. Comment below with anything you liked or didn't like. And there's plenty more to come on this channel. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And I'll see you guys in the next video.